Does the poet know it? The week that was in poetry, the 12th of May. The bank holiday weekend's been the hottest ever, it's true, recorded, and a lovely one too, because as a poet I've got to say, at least the working class people could have a good weekend, a nice weekend in the sunshine. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. But apparently Guernsey now is trying to get legalised death. Certain circumstances, I know it's complicated, it's true, but as a poet I've got to say, if you're in pain permanently, you'll want to go away. It's up to the technical people, it's true, but Guernsey, I think it's good on you, because as a poet I've got to say, there must be times when you've had enough and you just want to go away. So all the best from me to thee, and I hope you like my poetry. Apparently Yorkshire's had the cycling again, it's true. It's a life cycle we've got to go through, but as a poet I've got to say, I bet it brings lots of cash their way. So all the best to the Yorkshire people, literally, and all the people who helped, in honesty. All the volunteers, I've got to say, thank you, and people who there will have had a nice day. Now when it comes to boxing, I've got to say, Mr. Bello, you're more than okay. I watched you on TV, literally. I thought you were a nice gentleman, but I wouldn't want to left or right off me. You look a nice gentleman, it's true. You talk common sense too. So as a poet, I've got to say, Mr. Bello, have a nice day. Thank you. Mr. Trump's pulling out of the 2015 deal with Irania, it's true, and I haven't got a blooming clue, but as a poet, I've got to say, I hope we get it right, because the Middle East seems troublesome in the modern day. So we've got to keep working with the people, it's true, and do our best to get it right. That's what we should do. Because as a poet, I've got to say, I don't trust any fanatics in the modern day. I'm fanatical about poetry, it's true, because I'm the only poet I ever knew. So as a poet, I've got to say, please pass this on in the modern day. Send it to the BBC, because I challenge you all in honesty. Because I've got to say, it's true. They're all recitalists who work for the BBC, and they haven't got a clue. So all the best from me to thee. And I hope you're having a better time than me. London knife and gun crimes are an epidemic state, literally, so I think it's time for an amnesty. And as a poet, I've got to say, even there was a standoff with a gunman in Oxford. It's not okay. Ban all replica guns for me, and anybody caught with guns or ammo should get 3 years instantaneously. No time off for good behaviour from me. Give them 3 years. A reason not to carry a gun, in honesty. There's too many guns in the world, it's true. Look at America, we don't want that too. So as a poet, I've got to say, have a gun amnesty and a knife amnesty. Get them all away. Stop them selling them on eBay, it's true, because it's terrible, horrendous knives to buy too. So as a poet, literally, I say stop the knife crime by stopping them selling them on YouTube or eBay or wherever they want. It's wrong, in honesty. Them knives can kill people instantly. And the people who take them out for protection more than likely won't use them. The other person will take it off them, in honesty. So as a poet, I'd just like to say, have a gun amnesty and a knife amnesty in the UK. I was watching the news the other day and they're on about tickets and the expense, by the way. Apparently there's over 1 million types, it's true. So I think it's time they're all interlinked. And when you press a button, you should get the cheapest, it's true. You shouldn't have to sit there and figure out literally which is the best way to cut your journey, in honesty. You should just press a button, what can I say? They should be all interlinked and sorted out that way. It's all computers nowadays, it's true. And it's time the railway got started too. They're getting the trains interlinked, literally, so why can't they interlink the pricing? It'd be common sense to me. And when it comes to the charity board, I've got to say, you've got to do better in the modern day. You're not doing well enough, in my opinion, it's true. You're letting anybody start a charity. I might start one for poets. I might get some money too, because as a poet, I've got to say, I feel like a charity case in the modern day. Nobody cares about me, it's true. So if you care, pass on my video. Even if you don't like it, pass it on to annoy people. That's what I would do. 3 Americans have been freed, it's true. I've seen it on the telly. Trump is taking exception to it too, because as a poet, I've got to say, he's a weirdo, but he seems to have got them freed okay. Now, North Korea has joined, allegedly. They're going to meet with Trump, in honesty. So I hope it's peaceful, what can I say? There's too much badness in the modern day. And we could help the North Koreans out, it's true. Teach them about growing crops and machinery too. Because as a poet, I've got to say, I might be poor in the UK, but it's harder to live in North Korea, literally. And I wouldn't want to be living with starvation, in honesty. So as a poet, I've got to say, I've got to give Trump his cards. He trumped them. He got them to the board. But they've done it before, so I don't trust them as far as I could throw them anyway. I wouldn't go there and do poetry, because I don't think he'd like a poet like me. He shot his own uncle, literally. So I think a poet should stay away from North Korea. It's no Korea for me. But if you want a Korean, you're desperate, you know what they say. North Korea is desperate in the modern day. I wouldn't go there, literally. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them in, honestly. But I hope we get some peace, it's true. It'd be nice for North Korea and South Korea to join. That's what I hope for you. So all the best from me to thee, and I hope you like my poetry. I was watching the telly the other day, and Rockefeller's sons was selling pictures away. I know it's all going to charity, it's true. But 54 million for something painting, I wasn't impressed, it's true. I think one of the lads at Hartlepool, or ladies at Hartlepool College could do it literally, do a better painting, honestly. But 54 million, I've got to say. Why doesn't he like poetry and give it to me? I could get a life one day. I think I should be a charity, it's true, because I don't have any money, I never do. But as a poet, I've got to say, Hartlepool artists could paint a better picture in the modern day. It was like a fat old woman, literally, and it was a horrible painting, in honesty. If somebody did it and showed it to me, I'd say it's a bit rubbish. But, hey, somebody paid 54 million. That's more than they'll pay for me. Apparently in the UK, we've only got 91% of coverage for telephones in the modern day. I think that's a bit of a disgrace, it's true, but a simple solution from me to you. Put up loads of maps by councils who need publicity, and they can pay for it in honesty. Then they could rent it out literally to mobile companies, and better coverage in the UK in honesty. The councils could earn a bit of money, it's true, and the councils can do all the wrangling about planning permission too. It'll be easy and common sense, what can I say? Because I think we should have 100% coverage in the modern day. It comes in handy for the ambulance services, it's true. I know they're overstretched and the good work they do, but as a poet I would like to say, it's time for 100% coverage in the UK. So all the best from me to thee. And telephone everybody and say about poetry. Thank you. It's only my opinion, but I think it's common sense in the modern day. All breeders of dogs and cats and horses, etc., should have to be checked out by the RSPCA, and then they should all be microchipped, it's true. There's too many dogs and cats on streets, and too many people who don't have a clue. So I think they should be checked out literally, and nobody allowed in the UK to breed without the RSPCA approval, in honesty. So as a poet, I've got to say, let's hope things go right with North Korea in the modern day. I'd like him to be a nice man, it's true. You never know, he could be too. So as a poet, I've got to say, I'd like to end and say, have a nice day. Thank you.